Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to what is another rewind spread. So this particular week, I believe we are planning out the week of the 28th. I'm just checking. The 28th to the 4th. So the 28th of September to the 4th of October. So this one is actually a really important week for me. So this is actually the week of my grandmother's birthday. Now, unfortunately, my grandmother has passed away. So she actually passed away back in 2017, so early 2017. Very sudden, was definitely a shock to the family. And I remember when I purchased this kit, I had every intention of using it for one of her birthdays. I just hadn't used it for any of her birthdays. I think mainly because other things had come up on the same week, or like depending on where her birthday fell in the week, I just had other kits to use, or I don't know really. I honestly don't know, because here we are in 2021 back planning her birthday week for 2020 and using this kit. And this kit I have actually had for quite a while. So I actually got this from Stella Bow Sticker Co. a while ago, to a point that my stickers were starting to yellow with age. So I thought it was about time that I got using them. And it's a really pretty kit. So it does have a purple hollow foil throughout. And for anyone who may be curious, I did decide to use this kit for my nan's birthday week because she was the biggest gardener. She honestly had so much love for her garden. She spent so much time in her garden. I remember she lived in 2 houses that I can recall in my lifetime. Both of those had the most amazing gardens. She grew anything from flowers to fruit trees to avocado trees to vegetables to just basically everything. And I don't know how she did it, because it's a lot of work. I have like 3 pot plants that are alive here in my house, and they live on my windowsill. And I purposely got ones that are like low maintenance, because I don't have the time. As much as I would love to have a garden that's, blossoming with flowers and, shrubbery that's seasonal and comes into flower in spring, but then is still beautiful in the other months of the year, and, flowers that blossom, and didn't I just say that? I mean, trees that flower, and you guys get where I'm going with it, but I don't have that. So I'm very envious of how much of a green thumb that she was. But I always remember her for her lavender. So my grandma was very much one of those people who was into essential oils. Lavender was like her go-to for everything. I remember at night as children, she would drop a couple of drops of lavender essential oil onto our pillows to help us sleep. I remember one time I got stung by bees, and she iced it and did whatever it was that she did, but then she topped it off with some lavender oil. And I remember, she'd made Play-Doh for us that was lavender scented, and just everything was lavender. And as you can see from the full boxes here, not only is it garden themed, but it's very heavy on the lavender front. So I thought that was very appropriate. Now, just before I forget and I continue to ramble on, I do apologize. This video is a little bit of a different one. Reason being is that for whatever reason, when I tried to export it, I use iMovie to edit my videos. And for whatever reason, when I tried to export this video from my phone to my PC, it wouldn't work. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was saying something like the formatting was incorrect. So no matter how many times I tried to export the video, I just couldn't get it to work. So I ended up having to merge all of the files that I had together on my phone to make it one big video. And then I had no choice but to speed it up. So I kind of sped it up to a reasonable pace, because if I did it without any pace to it, it was going to be like a 40-minute video. And this was kind of a happy medium. So you would have seen at the beginning there that I went from like laying down glitter headers to having all of my full boxes down. And some of the plans might be sped through pretty quickly. So I do apologize if you do like to spend a bit more time watching the layout go down and whatnot, but unfortunately for this particular video, this was the only choice that I had. And obviously the stickers were already down, so it's not like I could re-record it. So I just kind of had to work with what I had, which is what I've done. So I think I've already said it, but the kit is from Stella Bow Sticker Co. I've had it in my collection for the longest time. It is beautiful. Originally, I had intended on picking up some other hollow, like purple hollow foil items to go with the kit, but I feel like there's enough foil in the spread that I probably didn't need it anyway. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't use it. The glitter headers. So basically, there's nothing extra brought in terms of the foundations of the kit. So everything that I've used in terms of the base of the kit, the glitter headers, I think even all of the functional boxes, like I don't think I had to bring in anything for this kit in terms of like functional or washies or anything like that. You will also see that I tried to change up my layout a little bit. So instead of having glitter headers top, middle, bottom, I had glitter headers across the top, so solid across the top, and then I had glitter headers on top of where every full box went. So I wanted to try something out, giving myself a bit more space and just experimenting with different layouts, which is what I've really been trying to do lately. And I decided that that's how I wanted to do it. So I had the headers lining the top of the spread and kind of squaring it off, and then headers on top of every full box. And I think it turned out pretty cute. Anywho, let's try to jump into the spread because I'm losing time. You guys know that I'm terrible with time. But basically, I haven't done my sidebar yet, but I do that as per usual. So I just go ahead and put in the this week label. I pop in my socials for YouTube and Instagram using 2 beautiful stickers from Sticker Thief. If you haven't checked Maya's store out, definitely do so. She's incredible. And then I popped another box in with a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark in how long I'd been working from home. But for some reason, I didn't actually mark that in. I then put in an appointment label, but I didn't actually mark anything in there, so I don't know why I did that. And then I finished the sidebar out with another full box and just a glitter header at the bottom. In terms of the plans for the week, so on Monday, I marked in Coffee Monday, so I used a script from Stella Bow Sticker Co. and a coffee cup from Sticker Thief to do that. I also marked in a quarter box that it was my day off. Nothing special, I just put that it was a day off. Below that, I've put a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that I was anxious about my blood test because I actually had a blood test on that day and I am terrified of needles. So I was anxious as all heck. I was teary-eyed. I was just a hot mess. And then, of course, the last thing that I've marked in for that day is that I had a blood test and I've used a little like a blood droplet sticker from Sticker Thief to do that. On to Tuesday, I've marked in my work schedule, followed by a half box with a little pin from the kit to mark that our new fridge was due for delivery. Below that, I've got a whimsical cat studio girl, just with a bit of a shocked face to mark that our fridge didn't fit. So we thought we'd measured everything up correctly, but when it got here, it didn't fit. We ended up working it out. We did some minor renovations and it now fits and it's amazing and I love it. We have an ice machine, so I feel super fancy. Underneath that, I've used a flag from the kit and a script with icon from the kit to mark that I did some laundry. And the last thing that I marked for Tuesday with a Fox and Cactus Girl in a half box was that I chilled out on Twitch and YouTube and just didn't really do much. Over onto Wednesday, I've marked in my work schedule. I've then layered a whimsical cat studio girl over a page flag to mark that it was payday. Below that, in a quarter box, I've used another coffee cup from Sticker Thief to mark in that I had a cup of coffee after work. And below that, I've used a little laptop sticker. I'm losing my words. I love this. I've used a laptop sticker from the kit in a fancy label, an appointment label, geez Louise, to mark that I had a Plan With Me binge. And then the last 2 things that I marked for Wednesday, so I've used a Sticker Thief hair wash girl to mark, of course, washing my hair. And below that, I've used a little laptop from Sticker Thief to mark that I did a 100 baby stream on Twitch. It looks as though I've used quite a lot of Sticker Thief stickers in this spread, which is great. Over onto Thursday, again, I've marked in work. I've used a Fox and Cactus Girl in a half box to mark that I did calls, or I took calls for the entirety of my shift, which was awful. I've then used a quarter box with another coffee cup from Sticker Thief to mark in having a coffee. So again, very Sticker Thief heavy, very intensive week, lots of coffee. Below that, I've used an appointment label and a little heart icon from the kit to mark that I had some chill out time after work. And the last thing that I marked on Thursday in a half box with a little laptop sticker from Sticker Thief was that I did a Fall Guys plus BuzzFeed quiz on Twitch with some of my streamer friends, which was lots and lots of fun. I had reservations about it at first, but it was actually a lot of fun. Lots of laughs, very entertaining, definitely recommend. Over onto Thursday, onto Friday, which is the most important day of this week and the reason for this spread. So the first thing that I mark out in a half box with some balloons from Stella Bow Sticker Co. is that it was my grandma's birthday. Rest in peace, Nan. Love and miss you a lot. Below that, I've put in my work schedule for the day. Underneath my work schedule, I've used a little quarter box and a nap time sticker from Every Minute a Story, to mark that I was incredibly tired after work. Below that, I've used a page flag and a script with icon from the kit to mark that I did some cleaning. So I just wiped down the benches and did some, one of those really quick 5-minute tidy up type cleans. I then used an appointment label from the kit and a little star icon from the kit to mark that we had pasta for dinner, because pasta is like my life. And the last thing that I marked on Friday in a half box with a little popcorn icon from Stella Bow Sticker Co. was that we watched Proud Mary that night. Over onto Saturday, I've used a page flag and a pillow from Tickled Pink Planning to mark in that I slept in that day. Below that, I've marked in that I had a headache, and I've just put in a little sticker there. I think it's Sephi from Pomegranate Pins and Prints, who have changed their name, and I do apologize. I don't actually know what the new name is. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. I've then used a sticker from Fox and Cactus to mark that I washed some towels. Below that, I've put a coffee cup or a teacup from the kit to mark that I had all of the coffee that day. I then used a paper clip from the kit to mark that we had to fix the kitchen for the fridge because it didn't fit, as you guys saw earlier on in the week. And the last thing that I marked on Saturday with an icon from the kit was that we watched Happy Death Day to You that evening. And then over onto Sunday, I've used a page flag and a little sun from Marshmallow Studio to mark that daylight savings started. Below that, I've used an icon from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark that I washed some clothes. That evening for dinner, we had Nando, so I've just marked that in with a little knife and fork from the kit. I've used a coffee cup from Stella Bow Sticker Co. in a quarter box to mark that I had some coffee. Like I said, coffee is just like the theme of this kit. If it wasn't for the purple hollow and my grandma's birthday, this would just be a very coffee heavy kit. Below that, I've used a page flag and a script with icon from the kit to mark grocery shopping. And then the last thing that I marked for Sunday in a half box with yet another little popcorn icon from Stella Bow Sticker Co. was that we watched a movie called Apparition. Don't ask me what it was about. I don't remember. This was far too long ago. I'm actually surprised that I was actually able to pull off this spread, because when you look at my little notes for this particular week, they were empty. But anyway, you guys, that is this week's spread, or this memory spread. I hope you enjoyed it. In just a minute, of course, I'm going to show you through the leftovers of the kit. And of course, as per usual, I will give you a swift little Viv, wiggle and twerk, and you'll get to see that lovely purple hollow foil, which is absolutely gorgeous. I think it turned out so beautifully and was so perfect for my grandma's birthday. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.